Welcome to the 2022 Japanese Automotive Days. We hope you had a great start into the year and are ready to start another exciting automotive chapter with us. I am Heiko Wenczel, head of the Detroit Lab and director for automotive and HMI with Unreal Engine. Over the last couple of years, we have built a team around the globe that has proven real-time technology is an essential component of automotive workflows. Together, we would like to set the stage for the next year and discuss what we believe are the next steps in winning. Here with me is Doug as well, so on to you.
Thanks, Heiko. I'm Doug, and I do automotive strategy here in Europe and a little bit in Asia as well. And I'm really happy to be here to present to you today.
Let's start with a quick summary of what we want to discuss throughout this event. Digital twins are more than ever a key factor of automotive success. There are countless benefits to a single source of truth and true ownership of your digital IP. And with the latest trends towards the metaverse, this has to be the core battlefield. Game engines are moving towards the center of visual development efforts, processes, and pipelines. Connecting your data with IoT and the end-user journey updates will define retail and engagement for years to come. Speed has always been of the essence, as well as quality and go-to-market definitions. Thanks to tremendous libraries in our ecosystem, it is possible again to reduce times for production and simulation by embracing the open source community and assets available to you. We truly believe that data is at the center of all the efforts. And with Unreal Engine 5, the amount of information you can process in real time has made a generational leap forward. Simulations and visual production in general can tap into a new paradigm of quality and fidelity, which is a key step forward in building a true digital twin. Real-time global illumination will save time in the preparation and creative workflows and increase the illusion of reality even more. The experiences of the future, especially on the gaming side, will define the quality expectations of the metaverse, and it is truly exciting to see where the current paths will take us.
You can take the car and your whole team from the center of a forest to a space station in the blink of an eye.
How could a game engine that my little nephew is hooked on be a game changer at GM?
We had to develop a solution that is photorealistic and provides this immersive feel all inside of an Unreal Engine-based application.
The last 2 years were a power driver for change and innovation in the technology sector. Aspects like cloud computing that were previously defined as impossible found their way into production in several industries. AI, automation, and machine learning, as well as virtual collaboration, have driven new philosophies, especially with real-time tools and game engines. And interactive and immersive experiences have gained major attention, especially in the automotive industry. So let's look deeper into some of the next-level interactive experiences here. Well, talking about synthetic environments, here we are. Synthetic environments have become a cornerstone for the development of AI-based applications in autonomous vehicles and robotics. Mixed reality applications are becoming key in various design development workflows and are sure to change the interactions between humans and machines. Having access to libraries to create these environments is a key focus for the platform approaches and amplify go-to-market efforts for our clients.
And it's through these synthetic environments that we can create metaverse experiences. What we're demonstrating here is something that would be a brand event or a brand campus, but equally, you could build virtual showrooms to sell product or connect your actual vehicle through an HMI into the metaverse. And the external metaverse and all of its great endpoints all starts with you working on an internal metaverse at individual OEMs. So that means working on a design collaboration hub, maybe doing some training together, and all the efforts you do in simulation, both ADAS and vehicle simulation. And all of that is underpinned by using Unreal Engine to make a real-time universal digital twin model. And that enables all of those great metaverse endpoints. So why did we choose to build that synthetic reality, the virtual lab, in Unreal Engine? Well, it's because the characteristics of video games and simulations are almost entirely the same. The big difference is video games primarily provide entertainment, and simulation experiences provide some kind of learning. So all of the things about being engaging, being connected, having good photorealism, being able to interact, all these things in the world of simulation map directly to the world of video games.
The range of applications in the automotive industry is quite diverse, but they do have common drivers: high fidelity, complex data and interactions, bleeding-edge technology, and short go-to-market cycles. With Unreal Engine in the mix, the creation of tools, workflows, and collaborative environments has become a core success factor for our partners globally. The goal is to support an ever-growing and sharing creative community that can constantly evolve their applications and build engaging content that feeds the metaverse. For our automotive platform approach, we looked at the current trends in the industry. Unreal Engine can be a key part of the digital thread efforts and can be a substantial element in the definition of the digital twin. The right tools for the visual development platform connecting the needs of a digital twin has not been answered in a democratized way so far, and we can see game engines as a key solution here. In marketing and sales, for example, with direct touchpoints to the client user journey, it is key to provide high fidelity and immersive experiences in real time through an open cross-platform setup. Adding components like environment libraries, materials, AI, as well as IoT connections can be the deciding factors in speed to market and in overall performance of an open platform setup. Especially if you want to continue the user journey into the car with its embedded systems, we see a combination of integrations play out for the development with Unreal Engine. We are proud and happy to see adoption of Unreal as a core visualization platform on a global scale. Across various automotive workflows, we have seen great projects emerge with amazing automotive brands. Latest but not least, we have cars on the road now that use Unreal Engine for their HMI. We have learned a lot and new tools and features have been added, but of course some of the most exciting things are yet to come around Unreal Engine 5 and what will be possible in the next years to come. Core next step for us as an automotive team is to build a community with our partners. We would love to build an open standards engagement so we can share ideas and tools within this forum. A central topic there will be the support of metaverse projects and engagements and provide new templates and training on how to get there. It's almost a year since we published our automotive field guide, and a lot has changed during that time. The first edition of the guide shone a light on the different ways in which real-time technology is transforming the automotive industry. We explored how many of the world's foremost automotive manufacturers are using real-time workflows for everything from design, concepting to optimizing factory configuration, and how Unreal Engine can join up these siloed use cases to create one holistic platform covering the entire automotive pipeline from end to end. As the world continues to develop new ways to work, both remotely and in person, everything from design reviews to advertising production has been transformed. That has led to many of the emerging trends we referred to in the original automotive field guide being supercharged. In a recent poll conducted by Forrester, 78 of auto respondents agreed or strongly agreed that they'd like to use real-time technology for concepting, design, and marketing. Understanding the current trends and finding an optimal pathway for a real-time platform was the motivation behind writing the automotive field guide. And if you're looking for a good overview of use cases and areas to implement Unreal Engine, I would suggest this as a starting point. And of course, we will work on a new version once UE5 has been established. The most recent automotive client journeys have become a blend of technology endpoints to reach their buyers. At the heart sits now an on-demand cloud-enabled Unreal Engine app that provides offline as well as interactive online content. Combining GLTF experiences with a streaming backend can be a very attractive solution to make sure the end user receives an optimal experience based on device or bandwidth available. In parallel to the fully interactive experience, the same application can now provide images on demand as a backup solution or as a content production option for collateral assets. This approach allows for last-minute updates, simplified maintenance, and consistency of assets, no matter the touchpoint. We all are or will interact with human-machine interfaces. Designing and creating the next generation of these experiences is paramount to the future value of products like a car. How do you combine creative and programming skills for the future generations of product experiences? The learnings of game design, industrial design, and experience can benefit the development of these user interfaces, and each one of these has an Unreal success story. Design-driven development at its heart allows creators from various backgrounds to connect Unreal Engine programming capabilities to their design ideas without knowing C++ programming. From there, they can hand their concepts over to the production engineers that can directly implement into their running systems.
In order to use Unreal Engine to drive your super powerful digital twin, you need it to connect with all the important data sources. We have a library called Datasmith, which provides connectors to all sorts of CAD formats, plus Python scripting and a visual data prep language to allow you to build custom workflows to bring all your data in. On top of it all, it supports standards like FBX and USD to make sure you stay connected to your data. Once you connect your data to Unreal Engine, one of the most common uses is prototypes for design and manufacturing. The industry is shifting away from creating quite as many physical prototypes and moving more towards virtual ones. The advantages are that you can collaborate remotely all around the world, you can see your object or your design from any angle, you can either use VR for full immersion or just work on your desktop, but plus, because it's real time, you have all the variants and all the configurations of all your possible designs able to be visualized and switched out on the fly. Once you have your data for your prototype, there's such a requirement for a large number of platforms for you to visualize that data on. It could be a mobile device, it could be a PC, it could be a VR headset. And the crucial part of Unreal Engine is that we work on all of those platforms out of the box. This list and more are all accessible to you right when you start using Unreal to allow you to get your data on the platform that you really want it. And one of the things that makes Unreal Engine so powerful in this regard is that it's built on an open platform. So you have free access to the entire source code library of C++ code, which means you can customize and extend it any which way you want. There's already a bunch of third parties that have built extensions that allow you to achieve powerful functionality by plugging them in. And we're committed to open standards, so in the future you can always access your data. And one of the most exciting developments recently with Unreal Engine in the automotive industry is the use of Unreal Engine in the human-machine interface, or the HMI. Seen here in the picture in the Rivian R1T, Unreal Engine's powerful feature set can be leveraged to make really compelling HMI experiences. So not only do you get amazing graphics and 3D interfaces, you can power your infotainment and truly have that immersive digital cockpit. As more and more screens get integrated into a vehicle, the delivery mechanism of really high quality content becomes more and more important, and Unreal Engine is the key platform for delivery of these experiences. And not only does Unreal Engine provide amazing graphics and content delivered through its interfaces, the way you actually design the HMI with Unreal Engine is a revolution. It's true design-driven development, which means the designer is using the exact same tool that will be running on the final product. So no longer is the designer's vision filtered through implementations of APIs and programmers and all sorts of different processes. The designer can make tweaks up to the very last minute, so the true reflection of the designer's vision goes all the way directly to the driver and passenger of the vehicle.
If we look back over the last 5 years, we have seen a tremendous change in CGI production principles, capabilities, and time to market. Real-time production has become a core element of requirements. Visual fidelity and asset availability in libraries is another. On top of that, highly complex tasks have been turned into SaaS models like the digital human creation. All of that combined allows smaller teams to create amazing experiences that could only be created by larger, expensive teams before. The shift to collaborating and interacting in the cloud now sees a shift in education and production in all automotive workflows. Real-time game engine technology takes a central part here that goes beyond just what we offer with Unreal Engine, but includes an entire ecosystem of tools and capabilities within Epic Games. A lot of optimization principles have reached their limit, and it needs bigger changes in the approach of changing workflows with the concept of industry trends like 4.0 targets. Real-time collaboration, digital training, and remote support are trends this year that can be addressed by looking at game philosophy and engines. One of the key focus points here is the integration of libraries and creative cloud production tools into the thought process and production. With tools like the MetaHuman Creator, Megascans, and Sketchfab, the possibilities in content creation for smaller teams become unlimited. The creation of massive open world environments becomes a fun workflow when you have access to Megascans and you can build and change on the fly without the need to model and capture everything yourself.
So here we are back in the lab, and we'd like to highlight 3 different parts of the Epic ecosystem and then take you on a little tour. Digital humans have become a discussion topic for a while. The creation of hero game characters has been a difficult and specialized task taking months to realize with complex workflows. What if that effort could be reduced down to minutes? MetaHuman Creator is a cloud-streamed app that takes real-time digital human creation from weeks or even months to less than an hour, all at an unprecedented standard of quality, fidelity, and realism. When your character is finished, you can export it and download it, rigged and ready to animate in Unreal Engine. For film, game, simulation productions, this is an absolute game changer.
The Qixel ecosystem of tools adds the capability to create and modify realistic environments into any automotive project. With the latest edition of Reality Capture, that also allows now to add your own content to this workflow. This will be the heart of the next generation production workflows using virtual production methodologies for automotive events and commercials.
An application actually built in Unreal Engine, Twinmotion is a fantastic visualization tool. It is primarily used for architecture, but can be used for any product with enhancements for automotive on the roadmap. It lets you stage scenes with multiple times of day, latitude and longitude, foliage, pedestrians, and more, all with a few clicks. Then you can generate interactive experiences or high-quality image and video assets. Please check it out. Now, this lab here is also part of our ecosystem, and we'd like to take you on a quick tour of it.
Okay, as Doug said, here we are in the hub of the virtual Detroit lab. As I could not build a physical lab during the pandemic, we tried to build the same features and social interactions that we want to see in an innovation lab into this virtual space, which is a pixel streamed experience. Here on the right, you see the map of the entire environment with all the different places that you can go, as you can see in this map as well. Key focus was to interact with our clients, incubate projects, run trainings, and show demos of what you can do in this place. It's a spatial audio experience. That means while Doug is close to me, he can hear me. If we walk away, we have the group dynamic of a real space that you can't hear or interact with people anymore. Some general principles: we can sit down in this space and activate a video chat as well as a voice chat. the same way we do in the other applications that you know. The interesting part now is that these are separated audio channels. That means Doug can't hear what I'm saying right now because I'm sitting in this space. Now if I get up again, let me show you some other key features that are really important and that might be interesting for your ideas as well. So let's walk over to the virtual production area, which we believe is a key feature of future content production in automotive as well. So what you see here is a digital twin of a virtual production LED stage as we have it in our Los Angeles Innovation Lab. What you see here is the brain bar, the server room is back here, and it allows us to explain how the principle of virtual production operates. So you have LED stages that can create any space in the world. You can bring your car in here, you can grab a camera and stage a production in any way you want. With the little tablet you see what the camera will see, you can zoom, we can see Doug in the picture. So you can preview and predefine your production in any way you want, test different environments, and then if necessary actually go into a full production as you would want. So one very key concept that you're probably going to talk more throughout the day, and we hope it inspires you to think about what else you could build as production principles and collaboration environments that you could see in the automotive industry. With that, let's go into the Automotive Dome. So I'm going to teleport there and show you some examples of what a 3D experience could look like when you enhance your interactive experiences with your clients. So what we have here is our virtual showroom currently running on Unreal Engine 4.2.7. And what you see is that we replicated information that you would have on a website. And so you can have a more immersive experience of how you interact with your clients on this space. You can have up to 50 people in this space right now that could all interact, chat, have video conversations or audio conversations, but you can also activate the marketplace content that we have in the space, and you could configure this car, walk around the car, do everything that you would want to do in an Unreal application in this space. You can have different showcases in this. You can have a training area that is based on WebXR once that is fully functional. And of course, we have other showcases for different demos in this space as well. So with this, I would invite you to come into the space, see what you can do with us and how far you can take the idea of Unreal Engine in the cloud. And hopefully we'll see some of your applications soon in this space as well. With that, I hope you all have a good time in the lab as well as with your automotive days and our team in Japan, and talk to you soon.